Alright, so the storm is coming in. It's been raining most of the day, on and off. And it's really crappy out, but man, there's some diehard spring breakers, which is exciting. You know, spring break is started already in some areas of the country, and ours is coming up in the next few weeks. And these beaches get ridiculously packed to the point where you're parking a mile away just to find a spot. So will be plenty of fresh drops as spring break starts rolling in, but I'm hoping the high tide, which was a pretty high tide, might have disturbed some sand and brought some stuff out. So I'll give it a short hunt so I don't get soaking wet. Let's see what we can come up with. First target out in the sand is a 25. Unfortunately, it feels like it's sanded in. And the way you can tell is when you're just walking around, your feet kind of sink in the sand. It's soft. When it's pulling sand out, it tends to be a lot harder packed. So it's burying stuff, but you know what? I got a target, so that's good. Got the Equinox today, only because of the waterproof. I have the Vanquish in the car, but I don't want to risk getting it wet if it starts downpouring. So we got ourselves a dime to start out. On to the next. Another 25-6 target. And another dime. Here comes the rain. I think I messed up my last dig. It was a dime, and when I went to turn the camera off, I actually turned it on. So got another dime. So 3 dimes so far. Which, heck, there's targets. Even though I think it's sanded in, there's targets. That's a good thing. 12-13. And the rain is coming down now. It's all right though. And a nickel. Pretty solid 13. And another nickel. 3 dimes, 2 nickels so far. How about some gold? 26. Another dime. On a penny, I think it's 1920 right on top, but if you pull back a little bit, it goes 17. Pretty sure it's a penny. Let's take a look. Those fishermen, there's one little kid, and he's been fighting a bat ray for the last 10 minutes, and they finally got it up on the beach down there, and it's a big one. Those things will give you a fight when you're fishing, but it's a reminder. They're just walking out in the surf and casting out, not that far. Those things like sandy bottoms, and they'll give you a whack if you step on them. So anytime you're out in the surf waiting, do the shuffle, scuff your feet. If you scuff your feet, you'll push them away instead of stepping on them, and then they'll give you the sting. So yeah, it's a good reminder sometimes. Nature will win. Crusty penny. That is a big bat ray. He said he fought that from the jetty, which is about 1.5 miles. He's been working that thing because they will give you a fight. That's pretty cool for a little kid. Quarter tone, solid 30. That's right there. A little rusty today. Quarter. 2021. It's a penny. $21.22. Another penny. Pretty sure my camera's steaming up, so if so, my apologies. But I've got a 25 here, so see what we get. Another dime. Nice quarter tone. 30 right on the button. Quarter. Rock solid 30. There's a lot of tones today. It's pretty cool. Just wandering around. Not enough to grid something, I don't think. You know, just kind of do the wander, but it's turning out pretty good. I don't believe I've dug any trash. Got another quarter. Another rock solid 30. So typically when I'm on the beach anytime, I'm looking for low spots, I'm looking for cutouts, I'm looking for shells or rocks or things like that to see where the heavier targets may be. There's none of that today. It is pretty consistent across the board as far as the wet sand. There's no real defined low spots. So I just do a wander. See it right there. Another quarter. I think it's about time for some jewelry. Come on. See another detectorist down there. It's kind of cool. I had a weak 9, but now the deeper I get, it's starting to get stronger, but it's not a 9, but it's still hanging out low, so you never know. Well, now it's a 15, 16. Dig down below the surface, got a bunch of these shells. See something? Oh, that's a shell. Darn pull tab. It's okay. On to the next. The penny tone, 2021. Got that other detectorist coming up to say hello here in a second. See who it is. It's usually the same people that I come across. So, fresh drop penny. So I forget his name, but he's out here quite a bit. He's got a fast walk and a fast swing, but he comes down on the bus in the morning and he will go back and forth and just cover miles and miles and miles and then take the bus back. And he says he's going to stay today till about 4 or 5 o'clock. which will make like a 9-10 hour day for him. So he's dedicated, there's no doubt. But today he's just found a couple of junk rings, and he says less than $1 and change. So we were just kind of talking strategy, you know, hey, start getting down in the wet, because he's usually up in the dry. So good luck to him. See how he does. All right, quick tailgate wrap up. So 4 quarters, 2 nickels, 5 dimes, and 4 pennies. So 44 minutes from the time I left my car, the time I got back to my car. That's not a bad pull. 1 piece of trash and a handful of coins. Got to see a cool bat ray. Again, shuffle your feet if you're ever out in the surf. They'll get you. You hear about it all the time. Help grow my channel. Subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.